FEARlab started basically when I took a job up here a couple of years ago, and I was fortunate enough to get a couple of large Australian Research Council grants, which has helped fund a lot of the research that we do here. And we've been given excellent resources here at UNE, plenty of room, plenty of the high-tech equipment that we need, computers and access to high-end computerised tomography or CT scanning. And over the last couple of years, things have really rolled along. So we've now got, as well as myself, we've got 6 PhD students or higher degree students. We've got another honours student starting up shortly, a postdoc and a lecturer aside from myself, and another postdoc starting shortly. Essentially our focus is on looking at shape, the shape of animals or different parts of animals, and how that relates to the function. And ultimately we're trying to put that all in an evolutionary context. So our basic questions are with respect, or overarching questions are with respect to evolution. And we're looking at shape and engineering as and investigating these areas as windows into better understanding evolution. UNE's been wonderfully supportive of our work, and the technology available to us is world class. To be honest, there's nothing that we need that we don't have. And usually, if we want it, it's not too hard to get it. So folks, that's just a little bit of background on what we do here in the Function, Evolution and Anatomy Research Lab at the University of New England. One of the main tools that we use is a technique called finite element analysis, or FEA for short. To do this, we CAT scan the object of interest. For us, that's usually a skull, and then we make a 3-dimensional computer model from that scan. We can then give the model the material properties of bone and apply muscle forces under different scenarios, modelling different behaviours. We can then look at the way stress and strain are generated in the skull by comparing the results of these simulations to other simulations using different species. We can determine which species are better adapted or less well adapted for different functions. I'm not going to go into this in big detail here, but if you're interested in learning a bit more about it, my friend and colleague, Dr. Rex Mitchell, has published an episode that explains it in nice, easy to understand language on his channel, The Scallywag Lab. I'd invite you to go and take a look. Here is the link. Rex was actually my PhD student some years back, and he's gone on to do some great research since. If you're interested in skulls and how they work, his channel is well worth a look. I'll be publishing a new episode on real paleontology in the next day or so. It'll be on an extinct subfamily of killer carnivorous kangaroos, the Propleopines. I actually started my scientific career studying these very unusual and decidedly uncuddly kangaroos over 30 years ago. It's been fun putting it together. Hope to see you then.